Hello friends, welcome to AffairsCloud Learn to Lead. Good morning to all the students. As you know, we already covered so many topics of the March month, but today we will discuss very important topic. This is science and technology. So one question definitely will come from the science and technology in every exam. So that's why this topic is very important. So watch this video carefully and watch till last.
But first of all, you have to download our application Careers Cloud from the Google Play Store. After that, log in with your email ID. Then click on this Crack Current Affairs section to subscribe our current affairs for 1 year as well as for 2 years. Both the subscription prices are very much low. But the most important thing, what we are covering under this 1 year and the 2 year subscription, we are providing you daily section. In the daily section, you will receive 3 things. One is the detailed current affair. Second is the question and answer format of current affairs, but both will be provided in the form of PDF or in the form of ebook. And third is the quiz section, and this can be attempted only on our application on daily basis. Next is the weekly section. Again, we are providing 3 things. One is the detailed current affairs, second is the question and answer format, but both things will be provided in the PDF format, and third is the quiz section, which you can attempt on our application on weekly basis. Next is the monthly section, and in the monthly section we are providing you 4 type of PDFs. One is the detailed current affair PDF, which is known as study PDF. Next, all the detailed current affairs will be converted in the form of question and answer. That's why it is known as question and answer PDF, so that you can revise all the current affairs in the question and answer format. Next is the best 100 current affairs will be provided. That is also provided in the form of question and answer. And last is the pocket PDF. It means 1-liner, 2-liner or the 3-liners current affair will be provided to you, so that you can revise these current affairs very quickly before your exam. Next is topic wise current affair. This is very important section because we are providing 20 most important topic wise PDF. If you want to revise 1 or 2 particular topics, then you can use this topic wise PDF. If you are a banking student, then we are providing 3 things. One is detail, second is question and answer format of current affairs, but only related to banking and economy, and third is the quiz section. It is also only related to banking and economy, and you can attempt this quiz section only on our application on monthly basis. Next is exam PDF. If you want to cover all the current affairs before your exam of particular year, then you can use this exam PDF. Next is special current affair section. In the special current affair, we are providing you budget and economic survey. 2 things we are providing. One is detail, budget and economic survey. Second is question and answer format of budget and economic survey. It means you can recall that examiner can make these type of questions from budget and economic survey. If you are preparing for your respective state exam, then we are also providing state current affairs, and we are covering every state and union territory. So all these things comes under only one subscription. First of all, you have to just download our application Careers Cloud, then click on this crack current affairs section, and you can subscribe for 1 year as well as for 2 years. And if you want 10% extra discount, then you can use this code ASH10. If you have any query, then you can email us on this email ID, or you can call us on this number.
So let's start the March month's topic wise current affair, and here is the topic science and technology related current affairs of the March month, and here is the first question. In February 2023, ISRO or Indian Space Research Organization conducted the flight acceptance hot test of the CE-20 cryogenic engine for which mission? So this cryogenic engine test was conducted for Chandrayaan-3 mission. Answer of this question is 1. So on 24th of February, ISRO successfully conducted flight acceptance hot test of the CE-20, also known as cryogenic engine 20, that will power the cryogenic upper stage of the launch vehicle Mark 3 for the Chandrayaan-3 mission at the ISRO Propulsion Complex in Mahendragiri in Tamil Nadu. And the Chandrayaan-3 mission is set to be launched by the launch vehicle Mark 3 from the Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sriharikota in June 2023. This is very important mission for India. Moving to next question. Name the rocket in which the SpaceX recently launched its Crew 6 mission to the International Space Station for the NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida, USA. And this is Falcon 9. Answer of this question is 3. So on 2nd of March 2023, SpaceX launched its Crew 6 mission to the International Space Station with 4 astronauts on board reusable SpaceX Dragon spacecraft on Falcon 9 rocket from the NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida, USA. And the first long duration astronaut from the United Arab Emirates is among the 4 crew members flying to the International Space Station. And this is the fourth time this capsule named Endeavour is flown to the space, and the 4th time it will visit the International Space Station. The Crew 6 launch is carrying 2 NASA's astronaut, 1 UAE astronaut and 1 Roscosmos or Russia's astronaut. Moving to next question. In March 2023, researchers confirmed the existence of a fifth new layer. This is the innermost inner layer at the Earth's center within the inner core. Which mineral along with the iron makes the innermost inner core? And this is nickel. Answer of this question is second. So, in a new study published in the Nature Communication in the February month of 2023, the researchers have confirmed the existence of the fifth new layer, the innermost inner core, which lies at the Earth's center within the inner core. And the innermost inner core, the fifth layer, is made from iron plus nickel, the same material that comprise the rest of the inner core. And the radius of the innermost inner core is calculated to be around 650 kilometer. And the radius of the inner core as a whole is 1221 kilometer, which is 1% of the Earth volume. And the idea that the Earth could hold a fifth layer was proposed in 2002. Moving to next question. Name the company that has recently manufactured fully indigenized fuse YDB-60 to Indian Navy for anti-submarine warfare underwater rocket RGB-60 or rocket guided bomb model 60. And this is Economic Explosive Limited. Answer of this question is second. So, a private manufacturer, NISAR Economic Explosive Limited EEL, which is situated in Nagpur, Maharashtra, handed over the fully indigenized fuse YDB-60 to the Indian Navy for RGB-60 underwater anti-submarine warfare rocket used from the major warship. This is the first time that the Indian Navy has placed a supply order for underwater ammunition fuse on the Indian private company or the industry. So, just remember the question as same as in slide. Moving to next question. In March 2023, Indian Navy successfully test fired the ship-launched version of the BrahMos supersonic missile in the Arabian Sea. BrahMos missile flies at a speed of dash Mach or almost 3 times the speed of sound. This is 2.8 Mach. Answer of this question is 3. So, Indian Navy successfully test fired the ship-launched version of the BrahMos supersonic missile in the Arabian Sea, and the test was carried out from a Calcutta class guided missile destroyer warship. And the missile seeker and the booster are indigenously designed by the DRDO Defense Research and Development Organization. Even in April 2022, the anti-ship version of the BrahMos missile was successfully test fired jointly by the Indian Navy and the Andaman and Nicobar Command. And BrahMos Aerospace Private Limited, an Indian-Russian joint venture between the Indian Defense Research and Development Organization, which is DRDO, and the Russian Federation NPO. And BrahMos missile flies at a speed of 2.8 Mach or almost 3 times the speed of sound. Its flight range is 290 km and operates on fire and forget principle. Moving to next question. In February 2023, Indian Air Force received the third squadron of the S-400 Triumf Surface-to-air defense missile system from which country? This is very important. This is S-400 Triumph and this country is Russia. Answer of this question is 4. So, in February 2023, the Indian Air Force received the third squadron of the S-400 known as Triumph Surface-to-air defense missile system from Russia, which will be deployed along with the western sector like Pakistan. And in October 2018, India and Russia signed a deal of almost $5.43 billion for the procurement of 5 units of S-400 air defense system to India by the year of 2025. Now, India received 3 S-400 and India has made a payment of 15% advance of the $5.43 billion through the rupee-ruble exchange method. And in December 2021, Indian Air Force received the first squadron of S-400 air defense missile system. Out of the 5 S-400 defense system, 3 have been reached India and the balance 2 are expected to be delivered before the end of 2023. Moving to next question. In March 2023, Indian Space Research Organization or ISRO conducted the Rail Track Rocket Sled development test of the Gaganyaan pilot and apex cover separation parachutes at the Terminal Ballistics Research Laboratory. In which state or UT this Terminal Ballistics Research Laboratory is located? And this is located in Chandigarh. Static question, you can remember from the slide. So, under the pilot parachute test, cluster development of the 2 pilot parachutes were simulated, and the parachute test simulated the cluster development of the 2 ACS parachutes under the maximum dynamic pressure conditions. And the Gaganyaan parachute system development was executed jointly by the Vikram Sarabhai Space Center in Trivandrum, Kerala, and Aerial Delivery Research Development in the Agra, Uttar Pradesh. And the project emphasizes demonstration of the human spaceflight capability by launching a crew of 3 members to an orbit of 400 km for 3 days mission and bringing them back safely to Earth. Remember the question from the slide. Moving to next question. Name the communication satellite that has recently launched by China into the geostationary orbit by the Long March 3B from the Xichang Space Center. So, remember this question from the slide, and this is Xichang 26. Answer of this question is 4. So, China launched Xichang 26, also known as China Satellite or China Sat 26, which is a communication satellite with more than 100 GBS, 100 gigabyte per second capacity into the geostationary orbit by Long March 3B from the Xichang Space Center based in the southwest China, and dedicated China's most powerful launch vehicle. And the launch marked the 465th mission of a Long March rocket since 1970 and the 6th Chinese orbital launch of the year of 2023. So, it is China's first satellite to provide more than 100 gigabits per second. Moving to next question. In March 2023, ISRO successfully carried out the controlled re-entry experiment of the decommissioned orbiting of Dash satellite in an uninhabited area in the Pacific Ocean. And this satellite is Megha Tropicus 1. Answer of this question is second. So, ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization, successfully carried out an extremely challenging controlled re-entry experiment of the decommissioned orbiting Megha Tropicus 1 satellite in an uninhabited area of the Pacific Ocean between 5 degrees south to 14 degrees south and 119 degree west to 100 degree west longitude, and it was carried out from the Mission Operations Complex in the ISRO's area of the Bengaluru, Karnataka. And the low Earth satellite weighing around 1000 kg was launched in October 2011 as a joint satellite venture of the ISRO and the French Space Agency for Tropical Weather and the Climatic Studies. And the United Nations Inter-Agency Space Debris Coordination Committee Space Debris Mitigation Guidelines recommend deorbiting a low Earth orbit object as its end of life, preferably through controlled re-entry to a safe impact zone or by bringing it on the orbit where the orbital lifetime is less than 25 years. Moving to next question. Which of the following points is incorrect? Incorrect with respect to the NISAR satellite as of the March 2023. NISAR satellite. NISAR stands for NASA ISRO Synthetic Aperture Radar. So, let us find out which statement is incorrect. NASA ISRO Synthetic Aperture Radar satellite was handed over to the Indian Space Research Organization from the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. This statement is correct statement. Next is, and you can also remember, NASA arrived in Bengaluru, Karnataka. NASA arrived in Bengaluru, Karnataka on a US Air Force CH-47 Chinook aircraft. This is wrong. This is C-17 Globemaster 3 aircraft. So, second statement is wrong because NISAR arrived in Bengaluru, Karnataka on a US Air Force C-17 Globemaster 3. Next is, NISAR will observe Earth, land and ice covered surfaces within 12 days regularity on ascending and descending passes, sampling Earth on average every 6 days for the baseline 3-year mission. This statement is also true statement. So, C is true statement. So, the main goal is to make global measurements of the causes and consequences of land surface changes using the advanced radar imaging. And in September 2014, NASA and ISRO signed a partnership to collaborate on and launch NISAR. and the mission is targeted to launch in 2024 from the Satish Dhawan Space Center into a near polar orbit. So only incorrect statement is B, so answer of this question is second. Moving to next question. Which research institution or center has recently announced to start research grants for women scientists and the women portal for grants? So this is simple question, and this organization is Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, or CSIR. So Dr. Jitendra Singh, who is the Union Minister of State, Independent Charge of Science and Technology, announced that Council of Scientific and Industrial Research has decided to start exclusive research grants for women scientists under the CSIR Aspire program. Aspire program. An exclusive women portal for research grants and fund will become functional with effect from 1st of April 2023. So already started, and the event was organized by CSIR as a part of the celebration of International Women Day, which was celebrated on 8th of March. Only women scientists across India will be eligible to apply for research grants to conduct research and development in the primary disciplines of science and engineering, namely life sciences, chemical sciences, physical sciences, engineering sciences, and inter and transdisciplinary sciences. So a study proposal overall budget including the stipend for the research fellow should generally not exceed the limit of 25 to 30 lakh rupees. Moving to next question. In March 2023, Union Minister of Power Raj Kumar Singh ji launched HP Dam Surplus Power Portal, which is known as PUSP, to ensure greater availability of power during the peak demand season. In HP Dam, what does P stands for? What is the meaning of HP Dam? It means high price, day ahead market. Day ahead market. So what is the meaning of P? P stands for price. Answer of this question is second. So the central government has launched this HP Dam, or high price day ahead market HP Dam and surplus power portal, which is known as PUSP portal, which is an initiative to ensure greater availability of power during the peak demand season. And it was launched by Union Minister Raj Kumar Singh ji, who is the Union Minister of Power, at a virtual function in New Delhi, which was attended by over 200 stakeholders from the state governments and the power sector. In 2022, the Ministry of Power had given directions electricity exchange prices had risen to rupees 20 on certain days and directed the Central Electricity Regulatory Commission to put a price cap of rupees 12 on exchange to prevent excessive profit. Moving to next question. Which space agency or company recently launched 40 OneWeb broadband satellites to orbit? Very simple question. And this company is SpaceX, always SpaceX. Answer of this question is 1. So SpaceX second stage Falcon 9 rocket launched 40 broadband satellites to the orbit for the United Kingdom company OneWeb from Cape Canaveral Space Station in Florida, USA. And with the launch of this mission, OneWeb 17, the total number of satellites in this network becomes 582. OneWeb is building a constellation of more than 600 satellites in the low Earth orbit, which will provide internet service to the customers around the world. Moving to next question. The C by 2023 A3, which is also known as Tsuchinshan-ATLAS comet, may be visible in the night sky in 2024, which is potentially brighter than the recent green comet named as C by 2022 E3. In ATLAS, what is the meaning of T? So, what is the meaning of ATLAS? It stands for asteroid, terrestrial, impact, last alert system. So, what is the meaning of T? T stands for terrestrial. Answer of this question is 1. So, a comet called C by 2023 A3, known as Tsuchinshan-ATLAS. This is expected to be brighter than the recently observed C by 2022 E3, also known as green comet, which the entire world watched on 1st of February 2023, may be visible in the night sky in 2024. And the comet C by 2023 A3, which was named after its founding place, and it was discovered on 22nd of February 2023 by the astronomers at the Tsuchinshan University Observatory in China and the Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System Telescope in South Africa. and C by 2023 A3 is currently about 680 million miles from Earth and will take its nearest approach to the Sun, also called as perihelion, on 28th of September 2024, and its closest approach to Earth will occur on 13th of October 2024. Moving to next question. Which of the following points is or are correct with respect to the recent development done by the DRDO Defense Research and Development Organization? So let's find out which statement is correct statement. First is DRDO conducted 2 consecutive successfully flight tests of the short range air defense, which is known as SHORAD missile, at the Integrated Test Range Sriharikota, Andhra Pradesh. This statement is wrong because DRDO conducted 2 consecutive successful flight tests of very short range air defense system. This is also known as VSHORADS. This means very short range air defense system missile at the Integrated Test Range Chandipur, Odisha, not Sriharikota, Andhra Pradesh. So first statement is wrong. Next is, it has been designed and developed indigenously by the Research Center Imarat in Hyderabad, Telangana, in the collaboration with the other DRDO laboratories and the Indian industry partners. This statement is true statement. Next is, DRDO also successfully conducted a maiden flight test of the power takeoff shaft on the light combat aircraft, which is LCA Tejas limited series production 3 aircraft in the Bengaluru. This statement is also true statement. So only correct statement is B and C. So answer of this question is 3. Moving to next question. Indian Armed Forces is set to induct an indigenously developed strategic data link system known as Vayu Link in March 2023. Who developed the Vayu Link system? Mark this question in the very important section, and this Vayu Link was developed by Vishal Mishra. Answer of this question is 1. So Indian Armed Forces are all set to induct an indigenously developed strategic data link system known as Vayu Link. Vayu Link, also known as Air Link system, in India's northeastern border areas to identify friendly forces in war zones, and it is expected to help in the better military movement coordination in the complex war situations, especially in the northeastern border area. And the Vayu Link system was developed by the Wing Commander Vishal Mishra, an Indian Air Force helicopter pilot. And the Vayu Link system was unveiled by the Indian Air Force at the Aero India 2023 show in Bengaluru, Karnataka. This is very important. Aero India show of 2023 hosted by Bengaluru in Karnataka in February 2023. Moving to next question. Name the application that has recently launched by the Income Tax Department for the taxpayers to provide detailed information about the transactions to the taxpayers and receive their feedback. So mark this question in the important section, and this is AIS. Answer of this question is 1. AIS stands for Annual Information Statement. So Income Tax Department has launched Annual Information Statement application for taxpayer to provide detailed information about each transactions to the taxpayers and receive their feedback. And this AIS application is a free mobile application providing a comprehensive view of the annual information system, which is a collection of various information about the taxpayer. And the information will be consistent throughout the mobile application and the web portal. Hence, this AIS information could be accessible through a web portal and the application. And this annual information system is a comprehensive view of all the information for a taxpayer displayed on the Form 26AS, which included TDS, tax deducted at source, and tax collected at source TCS data, as well as information on advance tax and the self-assessment tax. Moving to next question. Name the second Indian naval ship of the anti-submarine warfare shallow water craft that was recently launched in Calcutta, West Bengal. And this is INS Androth. Answer of this question is 1. So Indian naval ship Androth, the second in a series of 8 anti-submarine warfare shallow water craft, was launched in Calcutta, West Bengal. And the ship made her first contact with the water of a Hooghly River at the launch ceremony presided by the Dinesh K. Tripathi, who is the flag officer commanding in chief of West. And INS Androth was built by the Garden Reach Shipbuilders Engineers, Calcutta, West Bengal, and they are 77.6 meter long, have a displacement of 900 tons with a maximum speed of 25 knots. And the ship was named Androth to signify the maritime importance accorded to the island of Androth, which is located about 170 km northwest of the Kochi in the Union Territory of Lakshadweep. And the contract for building eight anti-submarine warfare shallow water craft ships was signed between Ministry of Defence and the Garden Reach Shipbuilders Engineers Limited in April 2019. And the first ship of the series was known as INS Arnala. INS Arnala was launched in December 2022. Moving to next question. Which company has recently signed a licensing agreement for the transfer of technology with DRDO's Research Center Imarat Laboratory to manufacture ceramic radomes technology? And this is Carborundum Universal Limited. So, remember this question from the slide, that Murugappa Group owned Carborundum Universal Limited has signed a licensing agreement for transfer of technology with the DRDO's laboratory, which is known as DRDO's Research Center Imarat Laboratory, for licensing technology to manufacture ceramic radomes technology used in the missile system. And ceramic radomes technology is considered state of the art across the globe. And this transfer of technology was handed over at the Aero India 2023, which was held in Bengaluru on 15th of February 2023. We already covered, this is very important, that Aero India 2023 show was hosted in Bengaluru, Karnataka. Moving to next question. Name the country that has recently tested a nuclear underwater drone named as HALE, capable of producing a radioactive tsunami to destroy naval strike groups and ports. Very important. And this country is North Korea. Answer of this question is 3. So, North Korea has tested a nuclear capable underwater drone known as HALE, a Korean word for the tidal waves or the tsunamis, the first weapon of its kind capable of generating a massive radioactive tsunami that can destroy naval strike groups and ports. And the new weapon called HALE is nuclear underwater attack drone that can be towed by the surface ship or deployed from any port or coast. And it is intended to discreetly enter operational waters and explode underwater to cause a catastrophic radioactive wave that will destroy enemy naval strike groups and significant operational ports. Moving to next question. Which exoplanet silicate clouds has been recently identified by the NASA's James Webb Space Telescope? So, this is VHS 1256b. Answer of this question is 4, and remember this question from the slide. And this is the first time that James Webb Space Telescope has shown the spectra of the planet by actually collecting light from the planet itself in a method known as the direct imaging. And the researchers observed that VHS 1256b as a part of the James Webb Telescope early release science program designed to help transform the astronomical community ability to specially characterize planets and the disk where they form. And the paper of the research team led by the Brittany Miles of the University of Arizona. Moving to next question. Name the portal that was recently launched by the Union Minister of State for Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Rajeev Chandrasekhar ji, in Bengaluru, Karnataka, to deliver employable skills to the young Indians. And this is Skill Hub portal. Remember the question from the slide, but this question is very important. So, Rajeev Chandrasekhar ji, who is the Union Minister of State for Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, launched the Skill Hub portal at Bengaluru, Karnataka as a part of the government's initiative to deliver industry-ready employable skills to young Indians in all the region of India. And it is an initiative by the National Skill Development Corporation, and the portal ensures that the students all throughout India have easy access to the skill training. Moving to next question. In March 2023, Indian Space Research Organization launched LVM-3 M3 OneWeb India 2 mission from Satish Dhawan Space Center, Sriharikota range in Andhra Pradesh, and ISRO launched this LVM carrying Dash OneWeb Generation 1 satellites, and total satellites were 36. Answer of this question is 1. So, Indian Space Research Organization successfully launched LVM-3 OneWeb India 2 mission from the second launchpad of the Satish Dhawan Space Center, Sriharikota, Andhra Pradesh. And under the ISRO launched its heaviest rocket, Launch Vehicle Mark 3, carrying 36 OneWeb Generation 1 satellites with a total payload of 5,805 kg. These satellites belong to London, United Kingdom based OneWeb group. Moving to next question. Which statutory body of the Ministry of Culture has recently launched the Vedic Heritage Portal to secure knowledge from the ancient scriptures and manuscripts for future generations? Very important question, and this is Indira Gandhi National Center for the Arts. Second is the answer. So, Amit Shah ji, Union Minister of Home Affairs, and the G. Kishan Reddy, who is the Union Minister of Tourism, launched the Vedic Heritage Portal of the Indira Gandhi National Center for the Arts. And the portal, created over a span of 7 years at an estimated cost of 5 crore, is a repository of the Vedic knowledge and the traditional across India. And over 550 hours of audio-visual recording of around 18,000 mantras from the 4 Vedas are posted online at the Vedic Heritage Portal. So, the main objective is to secure knowledge from the ancient scriptures and manuscripts for the future generation through the technology. Moving to next question. Which organization of Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology has recently developed application Maaptol Grievance to facilitate registration and redressal of the consumer grievances? And this is National Informatics Center, or NIC. 3 is the answer. So, NIC under the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology has developed a mobile software application called Maaptol Grievance to facilitate online registration and time-bound redress of the consumer grievances connected to the Legal Metrology Act and rules framed under it. And the Weights and Measurement Department under the Government of the National Capital Territory of Delhi provided the contents that were published on the application. And the application mainly provides e-governance services delivery and intends to provide better citizen services by the government. Any consumer can use this software application to file a complaint with the Government Weights and Measures Department.
So this is all for today. Please like, share and subscribe our channel, and thank you for watching this video. And you can subscribe our all platforms like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn and Telegram channel. All the official notifications delivered through the Telegram channel. So just subscribe from the description box link. Thank you guys. Take care and bye-bye.